Where are they?
Hello everybody, before we get into the video, I just want to let everyone know that if any of this information is wrong about Olympus being the next ranked map, I am super sorry. I didn't look at any of the leaks before the recording of this video. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Olympus because that's what the fans are requesting. It's either going to be Olympus or Stormpoint because Stormpoint is expected to get some changes, and I'm not 100% sure. But I'm still gonna go lean more towards the Olympus side. It also could be Stormpoint, but like I said, I haven't looked at any of the leaks. But if you guys want me to look at the leaks, let me know. And I set a light goal later in the video, so go check it out. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Hope you enjoy. Yo, what is up guys? How's everybody doing? Hope you're having an amazing day or night, whatever time you guys are watching this video. Anyway, in today's video, I'm going to be talking about my top 10 personal tips on hitting masters in Apex Legends. Now, before we get into the video, please go ahead and like and subscribe as it helps out the channel a lot and it shows me support to keep making these videos for you guys. And if you like the gameplay you see in the background, go ahead and drop a follow over on the Twitch at Predator Bros, as I am live almost every weekend and sometimes Tuesdays and Thursdays. But also check out my Insta at Predator Bros _YT to know when I'm going live and when I do giveaways, etc. Now, onto the video. So you want to hit masters and you are struggling to gain RP. Well, one of the reasons is probably because you don't have a team to play with. It is very important to have a team or pre-made squad that you are good with because, trust me, everybody has solo queued before and it is not good. Everybody hates it. Not all randoms are smart and not all of them are good. And some of them have nothing to lose, so they're willing to risk it all. But it's good to have a pre-made squad that you already know how to play with because you won't have to worry about switching up your playstyle or a teammate not communicating with you or your whole team not communicating with you. And you might be asking, Brett, how do I find teammates? Well, the answer is simple. Join Discords, look for people on Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, maybe even run it back with some good randoms that you won with, or use any other social media that you have at your disposal, and you will be almost guaranteed teammates. Tips number 2 and 3. Number 2, comms. Comms are one of the most important things to have in an Apex match. I cannot stress it enough. 90% of my wins in Apex rank were because of comms. It is really important to make those game-winning callouts to say what shield they have, what weapons they have, what team comp they're running, and etc. Which leads me into my next tip. Tip number 3. Know your fights and be patient. It is very important to know what fights you can and cannot take because you don't want to waste RP off of a wasted fight. And remember to always be patient. No wins are always going to come like 5 minutes into hopping on into Apex. No, they take time. Remember to, be patient in an Apex match. It's not going to take 2 minutes to make it go down to top 5. There's gonna be a lot of teams camping and a lot of teams that are trying to struggle to survive. So remember, patience is key. Tip number 4. Know your map. For Season 12, the ranked map is most likely going to be Olympus as it's set to return in regards to some leaks a couple weeks back. Olympus is one of the most annoying maps to play ranked on because of all the third-party opportunities and open spaces. Be sure to know choke points and when to take fights or not. Tip number 5. Play who you are most comfortable with. A lot of people told me that I wouldn't hit masters with Rev because he was not in meta and his totem wasn't all that useful, but trust me, it's super useful in ranked. But I did hit masters with Revenant, so don't let people put you down for who you play, but also try to at least have one meta character on your squad. For example, on Olympus, use Caustic for setting up buildings, Gibby for controlling 1v1s, and using his dome as it is super helpful and wins most fights. Rev for safe third parties, Fuse to trap a team in one area, Horizon to grab height and use her ult to also trap a team, and Bloodhound or Crypto for survey beacons and tracking, and Crypto for his EMP to because it is very useful late game against Caustics and Watsons that set up in buildings and also ramparts, but use Bloodhound and Crypto as the quote-unquote benched legends. Tip number 6. Adjust your playstyle. I don't know if it's just me, but when I first started grinding ranked, I played super aggressive because I was used to playing like that in pubs. But I quickly learned the hard way that I couldn't do that. So to everybody that is new to grinding ranked, and especially diamond lobbies, don't overcommit, and as previously stated, know your fights. Don't take the wrong ones and lose RP. Tip number 7. Rotations. Know your rotations. This is why it is strong to have a recon character such as Seer, Bloodhound, Valkyrie, Crypto, to get info on the next rings, and so you can set up in buildings early so you have the advantage against the teams late rotating. And you can get good positioning if buildings aren't an option, especially on Olympus this upcoming season, because a lot of the rings might not be in buildings, because as previously stated, Olympus has a lot of open space too. Tip number 8. Weapons you need to use. On Olympus, it is super important to have a medium to long ranged weapon, because Olympus is kind of sorta a sniper map because of all the height you can get in those types of areas. There's a lot of those types of areas on this map, so I can't stress it enough. Have a medium to long ranged weapon. It is also important to have a medium long ranged weapon on any other map because, well, you can keep your enemies at bay, but on Olympus especially, because Olympus is the next map. But anyway, we're getting off topic. So it is super important to have those two types of weapons to keep people at bay or snag some early KP, late KP maybe. But my personal loadout is the Rampage or Car, or the Rampage or Volt. And it is also super important to have a good close ranged gun, like the two I just mentioned, or some more like the 301 or Flatline. And the 301 or Flatline can be seen more as a medium to short range gun, but it's up to you. You choose. Tip number 9. Craft. One of the things I don't see people do a lot, and it's crazy, is craft. Crafting is such a helpful thing in Apex Legends, especially ranked. Maybe in pubs you don't want to do it because you want to pub stomp and wasting time and all that, but off topic again. In ranked, it is super important to craft, because what if you land where there's crafting at, you get a blue shield and you want to go out and maybe you don't find a purple shield. Craft that shield up to purple so you are safe in your next fight. You don't have any batteries, you got a purple off drop, you got a blue off drop, maybe you don't get any big heals. Craft batteries and medkits. It is important because it might save you in your next fight, and maybe you may need sights, something like that. Whatever's in rotation you may need, mobile, whatever. The last tip of the video, tip number 10. Have consistent landings. Have a couple of consistent landing spots on the map. Olympus has a lot of POIs. Try avoid going where a lot of people go. For example, estates, gardens, etc. Those places will get you killed where a lot of people go. So try to land where not a lot of people go, maybe a team or two, get some early game KP, but also try to land where there's a decent amount of loot to get you set for the rest of the match and for third parties. Alrighty, and with that being said, everybody, those are my personal top 10 tips to help you guys hit Masters late this season or this upcoming season. Before I end the video, I would just like to say that this upcoming season, the new legend will be Mad Maggie. I don't know if there's a new gun coming with the new season. I haven't checked into all the leaks myself, but I can check into all the leaks and I can maybe make a YouTube video on it if you guys want to see that. And if this video gets 5 likes, I will do that, and just let me know in the comments. But don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe, and drop a comment. And while you're at it, check out my Twitch, where I stream most weekends, as said in the beginning of the video, and some weekdays. Check the bio for links. If you made it this far into the video, please comment cheese and I will heart it. But thank you guys for everybody that ended up coming out, supporting the channel, and watching the video. Good luck out there, legends. Hope to see you out there and in these lobbies. hit Masters. Let's go.
You are the Apex champions.
Finally.
I need like 30 points.
Let's go.
My friend hit Masters already.
Let's
He just ate
go.
his game. That's
Did you hit Masters?